What is up, everybody? Here, give me 1 second. Sorry about the screen here. Give me a minute to get set up. Sorry for the delay as well. Literally had my power go out right at 7. I'm like, are you kidding me? Thankfully, it came right back and we're all set now, but I was a little worried. Uh, all right, I think we're all set here. Give you guys all a chance to get in. All right, let's get back on to this page. As you guys can see, let me know too if there's any audio issues or whatnot. I was having some technical difficulties, having some issues running Minecraft on this version and like audio working for me. So I think I fixed it, but I just need to make sure everything is coming through. So if you guys can please let me know, like give me a thumbs up right now if you can hear me. That'd be much appreciated. So I have to like literally tab out every time to do this version of Minecraft. Super fun. Yeah. All right. All right. Yeah. So it's gonna be pretty short stream tonight. I'll let you guys trickle in. But we'll be doing some playing on Minecraft first version tonight. I had a couple other ideas for stream tonight that just didn't work out, and then I wasn't feeling well. I was like, you know what? Let's just do a short stream. We'll do like 30 minutes to an hour. You guys can ask me questions on this new series. I got questions for you guys. Would love to get your thoughts on some things. And we'll just play some on Minecraft's first version and hang out for a little bit and whatnot. So yeah, if you guys can hear me, please give me the thumbs up. Actually, I'm just gonna give it a quick check real quick, make sure everything seems to be working okay. Yeah, it seems like we're good. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, all right. Well, as you can see, I got a couple other worlds here. I was actually doing it to yeah. Test world. Been trying to test some things out to get used to Minecraft's first version because obviously we're going to be playing in hardcore mode when I actually do this. So there's definitely, I wanted to get familiarize myself a little bit with this version. But I kind of wanted to, I'm starting this series next week and I wanted to get your guys' thoughts on a few things for sure. So I'll give it a little bit more time for everybody to pop in, of course. Then we'll start doing that. But few different things that you guys will probably notice right off the bat is crafting is different. You can only craft, but you have to place. You can't I can't drag. So that's interesting for sure. Also, there's no like can't. Oh, I already made a crafting table. Lol. All right. That's gonna take some getting used to. I'm still trying to drag items in. No, I don't know what I'm doing. All right, there we go. All right, got some starter items here. Cool. All right. Alrighty. So, obviously some differences. This walking on grass mode is super annoying. not really anything I can do about it as far as I know. It looks like there's lava over there. Just like, that's weird. There's, so you can sprint, but okay, that's weird. You can sprint, but the only, like, real way to, also I honestly love this version of lava. This is so much fun. Super loud though. Let me change some of my sounds. Like, as you can see, I can only do, like, sounds, like, total. Like that, that's it. Not much else I can do. And then, for sounds and then controls, like, this is my keybinds. So I cannot keybind any of my things here, like my, 1 through 9, which I normally have keybinded. Like, everything past 5 I have keybinded to something. So I'm gonna have to get used to not being able to do that. That'll be interesting. So I might have to get used to scroll wheeling or just reaching to that. That'll be interesting. As you can see, you literally got your ASWD, your tank, use item, drop. Let's do this because I normally have this on something different. And then there is no, I use left control and then I use shift to sprint, which you can't sprint in this version. Like, you can still sprint by double tapping W, but it doesn't work as well as the new versions, but that's the only way to do it. You can't actually hotkey like sprint. But yeah, everything else is the same. Not a whole lot else I can do. So that's gonna be probably one of my bigger challenges throughout the series. Start off, let's get some food here. The noises are super wonky. I'm not gonna lie, this walking on stuff, so some of the issues I had with audio before, I couldn't hear anything. And I'm kind of wishing I couldn't hear anything right now with how annoying this walking on stuff is. Not gonna lie. Full noise works so much better. The only problem about not being able to hear things is creepers just walking up and blowing you up. So there's that. Get the Minecraft music. Hopefully overplay some of it. Honestly, like, just gonna turn this down because that is gonna go. That's better, but oh, that's so annoying. Alright, we're getting a decent amount. It's so funny, like, not critting and stuff, like, nope, you just spam click. I'm so excited to try out, like, all the different things that we'll be finding out here. And the different versions and how they're different. Okay, the music's probably a little too loud too, isn't it? Let's turn that down a little bit. Okay, did that even, like, what? Okay. It's still so loud. Okay. Can you? Okay. I don't know if you can still crit with this, I'm assuming. Yeah, looks like you can. That, like, make noise when I... Oh, let me turn this up. Like, that was not... Okay. I think we got... do sheep not drop, like, a button in this version? That's wild. Okay, yeah. Like I said, lots of things that we'll be getting used to in that. Yeah, no mutton. Okay, so killing sheep's not really that beneficial. Let's kill one more though for the wool. I think it does have to be the same type, but I don't know. It might, maybe, no, maybe I'm thinking opposite. No, I think it did have to be the same type in the old versions. Maybe it is not in the new. I don't even remember. Who knows? Let's do a little bit of mining here. Let's see if we can find a cave. Bro, it just makes me want to sneak everywhere. Noise is so annoying. I'm not sure what they were thinking with that. I'm gonna be very excited to not have to look into that anymore. Oh, there goes my axe. Well, okay. Stuff, like, breaks a lot easier in this version, by the way, too. Like, a lot easier. Wait, no, I gotta... no, I don't. Alright, well, get some coal. Let's get this so we can get some furnaces going too. Ooh, how far does this coal go? It just keeps going. Alright. Alright. Golly. Okay, let's get a little more of this, like, stone while we're down here. So, one thing, like, I'm pretty interested to find out, there's no shields in this version, so I believe you can block with, like, swords, like, in old versions, but I could be wrong, so I'm very interested to, like, find that out. So, we're gonna be going in this cave, figuring that out. A few things of iron already. I just heard a skeleton. Yep, I definitely did. Oh, yep. Does that block? Okay, yeah, does it... It blocks... Okay, it blocks some of the damage. I took 1 heart when I blocked with a sword. I took 2 when I did not. So, good to know. Okay, so, like, I received half the damage. I still took damage. It wasn't, like, a complete block, but it, I took less damage, but... I mean, let's, man, it's gonna take me a while to get used to not, having hotkeys. This crafting too. That'll be really nice to change up. It's like, it's funny, because people bring up, oh, the old versions were so much better, and I get it, and then you experience things like this, and it's like, oh, kind of glad they made some of these updates. Kind of necessary. I need 1 more for the other one. I hear another. Is that day? Nighttime? I do have enough to make a bed so I can sleep, which is good. You can't shift click stuff into stuff either, so another important thing to know. Yep, no shift clicking, even though I just said it, I still did it. And all the beds are red, no matter what. Whoa, that was weird. Alright. That's so much more peaceful than the grass noise. Like, oh, some of these noises. This is like the composting noise. Oh, you can hear them walking above you too. Oh, dude. It's all just gravel in here. I don't think there's... Oh, alright. That goes to water. You're more skeletons, like... Can't swim either. So, that's super annoying. Bones are super thin. Oh, is there more down here? More iron. I think we almost got enough for a full set of iron gear, so that's nice. And again, it's not like we can make shields, so... Right, if I went in a cave this shallow and like the newer versions of Minecraft, I would not find any iron. Like, that's the sad truth, though. It's wild, but it's true. Whoa, what's this over here? This doesn't... What? It's... Weird terrain generation? What is... Wait. What? 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 That is... Okay, that's wild. We're gonna see lots of fluky stuff, clearly. Okay, this is the cave. I mean... That's fine. Okay. Oh, I have like exactly enough to make a new set of gear. Or a complete set of gear. I'll try to show you guys like quickly like how quickly like stuff breaks, because it's pretty wild. Oh yep, no shift clicking. Out of place. Here. I forgot to put the link here in the Discord. Give me 1 second, chat. Put it in there. All right. Alrighty. Okay. Alright. I'll get to questions here in a little bit, but I'm still waiting for some more people to join here. I wanna kinda like see if I can fight something so I can show you guys like how quickly like your armor is just depleted in this. It's funny to me since like everything drops like this like individually compared to like stacks and like the newer stuff. Okay, red below me. So yeah, fine to me. Ooh. That's cool. Gotta get used to not having zoom as well. So many things, so many things. So yeah, guys, if you're in here, go ahead and ask me any questions you got about my new series. I got some questions for you guys too. I'm thinking about how I want to stream this, timing of stream, like what do we want to do in this series, kind of my goals for this series. Dude, I got so many ideas, that I'm so excited for. Keep going down here a little bit. Ooh, we just found a dungeon. Thank you. This is such a bad idea. So why? If I was playing in hardcore, I would not. But... Good thing those. Oh, my thing just broke. Good thing these guys are bots, though. Okay. Let's get this bad boy. Take care of anything in here. Ooh, bucket. We'll take that. This dungeon. I'm not even gonna bother. We should definitely smelt up our rest of our iron so I can make some tools. But like you can see how quickly like those wooden tools like broke from punching like 5 zombies and a couple of cows. That's all she wrote. Let's get some water. I was going in one. I wanted to go this way. That's what it was. You can't even. Oh, you can't even hotkey that. That's annoying. Like I said, tons of exciting things to figure out about these updates, guys. All right, I just want to get some better tools here. But yeah, so I'll get into it since we're still waiting on some people to join. But if you guys aren't here and you come back later and watch on YouTube, please comment what you're thinking on the things I'm about to express. But yeah, essentially, a couple things I'm planning on doing. I'm trying to figure out how do I want to stream this. My plan is to stream every part of this series on YouTube. I'm so excited for this. I'm super pumped. It's like I said, it's been an idea I've had for a long time. I'm excited about playing through all the different versions, and I really want to experience as much that the game of Minecraft has to offer, and that's kind of the goal of this. So you guys have any ideas for things I should do? Like, or you got ideas of maybe like collecting all the rare and glitched things that happen in Minecraft over time, like rare blocks. I want to make a museum of like what every update looks like, what was added to the game, what changed, how did it evolve. And like one of the goals is I can't move on to the next version until I've completed every advancement, all these things, and whatnot. So my goal really is to experience as much as this game has to offer. So if you guys have any particular ideas of things that I should do, please let me know. But two, I'm trying to figure out like how do I want to stream this and such. That's a big thing. So I've been doing the YouTube and Twitch for a little while now, and I'm kind of considering just doing one, and I'm kind of leaning towards YouTube. There's some reasons for that. I'm not gonna get into it right now, but at least for now, I'm thinking of primarily just focusing on YouTube. I will still Twitch stream stuff for sure, but at least for this series, I'm thinking I will probably only do it on YouTube. And I can explain that more later for sure. Well, gotta focus. Difficult as to craft. All right, let's see if I can show you how like quickly like I've hit a couple mobs, and that's I guess that's probably fair. You guys will get a little more accurate representation of like how much damage you take and stuff in this game. But yeah, I mean, the difficulty of this challenge for sure is playing in older versions. Like, the game definitely got easier for a while there, and things that make it so that you can actually, like, live longer and stuff like that, 100%. Like, I don't have a shield right now, which is a big thing, like, especially when you're dealing with creepers, because you can just get one shot by creepers, and there's not a whole lot you can do about it. I forgot those don't. And like, you can block damage where you just can't as well. Like, you can block with a shield, but it doesn't block everything, right? Do you guys think I can take on this Enderman? I'm kind of curious. Alright, let's try it. What the hell? What's worse that could happen? Probably shouldn't have done that, but we'll find out. Oh, he's a bot. Never mind. Like, easiest Enderman in my life. He literally teleported himself back and oh my gosh, what a bot. So I'm thinking of only streaming on YouTube is initially my plan. So I want to know what you guys' thoughts are on that. And then secondly, I'm thinking of keep forgetting those don't drop food. Oh, I'm gonna have to get used to that. Like, that's my new button. So used to using a different button for that. Okay, my armor hasn't taken too much beating. It does tend to go really fast, though, I will say. Alright, where are the rest of the cows at? Like, I never can find this much sheep in my single player world. What is this? We got one cow. This is a cool little... What is those dark spots? That's so weird. Oh, here we go. Here's some cows. So, yeah, I'm considering only streaming on YouTube, so I want to know what you guys' thoughts on that. But also the time. So, I realized, like, I'm just having a hard time consistently streaming, like, at nighttime, like I want to. And just, you know, I'm working a full-time job now, things have changed. So, I'm kind of considering streaming in the mornings. And I want to get your guys' thoughts on it. No, I have not died yet. As you've noticed, this is not hardcore. I'm just testing out some things in 1.0 and experiencing them with you guys. What's up, Caden? Thanks for joining. I'm glad you're here. I got some questions that I really want some feedback on, so I'm glad you joined. But yeah, we're just doing I'm doing a super short stream tonight, just like explaining some ideas for the series. Want to get your guys' feedback on some stuff. And just testing out 1.0. I got to test out a few things, like, so there's no shields in this version, so I know you can block a little bit with swords, but you can, like, minimize damage. You can't, like, completely block damage, so that was good to know. So I don't know why I keep spam hit it, like, I keep, trying to crit. You can't crit in this version, so gotta remember that. I also am gonna have to get used to this. I will not be able to watch you if you stream in the morning, because I will be at school. Well, that's the thing. I'm thinking of streaming, like, real early in the morning. Like, before I go to work in the morning. That's kind of what I'm potentially thinking. So, I go to work, like, I work at 9 to 5, so I'm thinking of streaming, like, for a couple hours in the morning, or like around like 6 to 6:30 till like 8:30. And I know that's early, but I just like, so here's my reasoning for wanting to do that, is it's really just the only way I can stream on a consistent time every week and have more streams. And like I said, I will be doing them on YouTube, so like, the great thing is it's a lot easier to go back and watch the streams for people that want to do that. I know not everybody will want to do that, and that's fine and completely fair. But I definitely want to get some feedback on that. Because if I were to do nighttime, I could maybe do once a week. Like, I could probably do once a week consistently, where I pick one day a week I could do consistently, and then like sometimes a second one. And I really want to do at least 2, maybe 3 streams a week of this series. So if I do mornings, I'm thinking like around. How close is my armor? Bro, this is pretty easy. I don't know what I'm even worried about. Cool. I appreciate that, kid, and I think that's helpful. I appreciate you saying that I should do what's best for me. Because, yeah, like, I really do. Obviously, I want to do a time that people can watch, but at the same time, I feel like even if it's maybe not the best time for viewers, like, it's better than not being able to stream at all, right? So I'm considering, yeah, doing, like, early mornings. I'm gonna have to get used to waking up a little bit earlier, but I'm kind of excited for it. And I've been working on, like, getting up earlier anyway, so, like, get my day started, and it feels good. It's weird. I feel better, like, when I don't wake up and just go to work. I feel better when I get up for, like, an hour, do some editing, or do some... Even if I just sit and chill. If I'm up... Like, it just feels better. So, I think I'm doing that. I'm going to start with 2 days a week, and then I may do a third. So, I think I'm going to start with, like, Monday, Friday. Does this... Okay, they do Dr. Chicken. So, it's just mutton that came out again later. Do Monday, Fridays, or, like, between 6 and 6:30. And do to 8:30, I think. And then we'll maybe add Wednesdays. But, like I said, if it was nice, it would be once a week. And even then, like, it might not even be every week. You know, it would be like a great week if I could get 2. Yeah, maybe you get more people to watch your stuff. Yeah, I just don't know. I feel like mornings could actually be a good thing. I just don't know until I try, right? And I do know, like, for people that don't live in the United States, like, could potentially be a great time, you know? And I know I have some viewership that does not live in the United States. But even too, like, if I do it that time in the morning, like, there's a streamer that I watch, that sometimes streams really early because he does co-streams of, like, different games, and I'll wake up at 6 and watch him sometimes, just because, like, I enjoy the content enough. So, I don't know. I think it'll depend, but like I said, I'm thinking too. I want to get your opinion on this. I'm thinking of only streaming on YouTube, and just because I've been enjoying doing the restreams, but I feel like it might just be better to pick one for now. And I'm kind of just testing out the waters on some things, and I really just feel like focusing on YouTube. So I was thinking I'll at least, like, I'm still gonna do Twitch. Like, I'm not gonna just get rid of my Twitch, but I'm thinking I'll do this. for this series. I'll do YouTube only streams for this series, my hardcore series, and then I'm gonna do Twitch for anything else. So potentially even like if we did another season of Bounded in the future, or like if I have any random streams or just anything else I want to stream, I think I would stream on Twitch. But I think for the YouTube series, I would probably just do on YouTube. So I want to get like feedback on that and what you think. So I think it might just be better to pick one, and then, you know, I could always go back to streaming on both like in the future. Yeah, my armor's getting kind of beat up. It's not as bad as I thought, to be honest. But yeah, that wasn't bad. That was like a full ton of mobs while I was just ranting, and I don't think I ever got below like 6 hearts. Get that. Being able to spam kills is kind of nice. I'm gonna say that, and I'm gonna hopefully not, but might die in like 5 minutes of my hardcore world. Also, Belle, it is late. Go to bed. What do you mean it's late? It's not that late. It's only 7:41 for me. I'm East Coast time. But yeah, I will say I have been getting used to going to bed earlier while trying to wake up earlier. So, like, if I'm going to be waking up at 6 for streams, I'll be going to bed around 10. But yeah, I'm thinking, so, only stream on you. It feels so weird seeing nothing in the offhand. I know, it's so weird. Like, yeah, that's gonna be a long thing to get used to because that doesn't come until like 1.9. There's so many like little quirks I'm so excited to explore, but it's also gonna be like, wow, this is gonna be weird. I got a ton of ideas for short content as well with all this, so I'm super pumped. I'm working on another video as well right now, shorts video that will be released on Monday. So I'm thinking the first stream will be Monday, and it'll be Monday morning. I'm gonna try the mornings at least to start, so it'll probably be 6 a.m. I think Monday morning, going till 8, and then I'm gonna try that for at least a few weeks at a minimum, and then, you know, we'll go from there. And if I need to adjust, I'll adjust. But yeah, we'll try it to start and just go with that. But yeah, let's get into some of the series. So that's really the big stuff about streaming, if I'm being honest, was those two things. So thanks for the feedback, that was helpful. But I think secondly, as far as the what do you call it goes? Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I know you got school to go to and whatnot. But like I said, the great thing about YouTube is it's a little bit easier. Not that you can't do this back on Twitch, but like it's a little bit easier to go back and watch than it is on Twitch for sure. I thought that was Pink Sheep. I should have figured out that was just Pink. But again, like obviously, that's if you want to. You can go back and watch, which is nice. I appreciate Hayden. You're always here for my streams. Super thankful for you. Alright, I need to make another thing. Alright, let me get into some of the other serious stuff. But Caden too, if you have any questions for me, go ahead and like let me know what you're thinking, because I wanna know. But here, let me get into it. So a couple things. I'm thinking of, man, well, I had something at the tip of my tongue, and now I forget what it was. Wow, it's so gone. I know, this look is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty nice. I hate this walking sound, but I'm already getting used to it. Like, where it's just that noise everywhere. But yeah, so as far as the series itself, I guess those were the two major questions, but I remember now. I want to get into kind of my ideas for the hardcore series. So obviously, what happens if I die is a big question. And I've thought about this a lot, and having some feedback would be helpful. Obviously, if I die in the first version, I'll just restart. But this decision to even do hardcore period for me was really difficult because I really wanted the experience of it because I think it's so cool trying to beat like I've thought about doing hardcore for a while, but I just hated the idea of losing my world. And I even tried it a couple times and like literally obviously I never made a video about it and never made it like I had a world that it lasted an hour in and I gave up on a long time ago. And then I actually did a multiplayer hardcore, like it was me and one other, it was actually me and Matt, and we played hardcore together and we started a hardcore world and we lasted an hour and then quit. Yeah, if I die, I'll restart the first version 100%. Oh, you're saying like if I die, period, throughout the series. Yeah, and that's definitely obviously something I've been thinking. I've actually been asking a lot of my content creation friends for feedback, and I've kind of had all kinds of ideas on that. And obviously, I'm just gonna say like the goal is to not die. Like that's gonna be my number one goal, and I definitely think it's feasible, even with the fact of like the hard part of this challenge is trying to like beat old Minecraft without all the things that made it easier to beat like in hardcore, not die. Like I said, um, like shields don't come into 1.9, totems to 1.11, like netherite, like all those things that came in, like that's so far to make it without those items. And that's kind of what I love about this challenge. I have to make it so long where literally I can't die. You know what I mean? Especially without totems. Like there's no backup. And that's hard. You know what I mean? But it's also exciting. But one of the things too, like one of the reasons why this series was so important to me is because I want to truly experience all of Minecraft. Like that's part of why I'm playing this. Um, yeah, no, it's true. It's very a lot of incentive. So but there's one idea I do want to get your feedback on, Caden. But I'll build up to it. The other part of the reason why it was really hard for me to even like I really considered not doing hardcore. Like I was so excited for that challenge because I thought it was really cool to try to beat it with all those like things that make it so much more difficult than it is today in current versions. And why I ultimately decided to do it. But like this series to me is like like it's kind of like I don't know how to describe it. It's me like I fully want to experience Minecraft and I want to share that with other people. And this series to me is kind of like a love letter to the game of Minecraft. Like I want to experience everything in this game and I want to share it with other people, right? And I got so many ideas for that. And so the thought of like potentially losing my world is heartbreaking, right? Um so obviously like the goal is just not die. That's plan number 1. But what happens if I die not in version 1 or even in version 3 or 5 or what if I died in version 10? You know what I mean? Like 1.10. Like when do I do then? Do I restart? And that's definitely on the table, but I actually had one really good like idea thrown at me that I kind of am potentially throwing out there and am considering because I think it's kind of the best of both worlds, which is really hard to do. Like it allows me to fully experience this game and to keep a record of it. Like one of my major goals for this series is I want to build a museum. I want to build a museum to Minecraft and like have every version stored and everything that comes into every update like will have its own section in the museum. Every update will have its own section in the museum, right? With everything that was added. But and this idea kind of blends that while also having the hardcore challenge. And one idea that I had suggested to me is, well, what if you did it where basically, so I'm doing the whole thing where you have to beat every advancement before I can move on to the next version, right? Well, what if I did it where um it's kind of the same idea as that, so I will do that obviously, but the idea was if I die, I have to, instead of restarting the whole series, I go back from the last version I completed. So let's say I died in 1.5. I begin again at 1.5 because I fully completed like 1.4. And I'm restarting 1.5 from the beginning, so I don't go all the way and start a new world. I get to keep some of the things in the world that I've been building up to this big monument that I'm building to the game of Minecraft, but I still have incentive to not die because like I will lose all the work that I've built in that version and I have to completely restart that. Well, you play on the same version of the world or create new worlds. Um, no, so I'll play on the same world in update versions is kind of my idea. It's gonna be the same world, if that makes sense. So but that's kind of why I'm thinking, okay, like maybe if I do die, in the case I do die, which obviously I hope I don't, and I do think I can do this. It's not going to be easy. Will I die potentially early on? Like the early on part is the hardest, right? But once you make it to a certain point, it's a lot harder to. And obviously, there are people that have made it thousands and thousands of days without dying. Literally, people with 20,000 days in Minecraft days in the world. Obviously, a lot of that with totems, but like still like Phil's lasted 5 years in a hardcore world without totems. Like people have done it, and I think I can do it. Um, but it's going to be challenging, and the beginning part is going to be the hardest, obviously. And I think really just having the mindset of not doing stupid things is going to be the hardest part. But honestly, like I can say right now, I don't know what I'm going to do. My goal is just to not die. That's my goal. But I'm kind of toying with the idea of if I do die, maybe because every time I complete a version, I'm going to be doing a world save before I update to the next version, right? And I'm kind of toying with this idea of if I were to die, I go back to the last, like, I go back at the beginning of that version that I'm in and have to restart all the progress that I made in that version. So I basically go back to the completed version. So I don't know. Caden, give me your thoughts on that. Like, be honest with me. I want to know what you think. I want to know what you guys think. Is that cheating? Like, I don't know. And ultimately, I know it's my decision and I can do what I want. And I think it might just depend on what happens for me to decide. But I definitely want feedback on this because it is a tough decision for me. Like, there's still a punishment to me dying. I lose all the progress that I made in that version. But I think I would definitely be very crushed if I died in like 1.10 and had to restart an entire world with all the progress that I made. What's up, family cult? I feel like it depends on what you want to do. Yeah, and I think that's great advice. And like I said, I know it ultimately is my decision, but having some feedback is good. I dare you to try and find Herobrine. I thought Herobrine was supposed to come find me, I'm being honest. Also, welcome to the stream. If you have any feedback on this as well, I would absolutely appreciate it. I didn't know you just hopped in, but we're just talking about new hardcore series that I am starting next week, where I'm going to be completing every version of Minecraft in Minecraft Hardcore, and I can't move on to the next version until I complete every advancement. Super excited for it. Should be a lot of fun. But yeah, I appreciate the advice, Caden. I think I'll kind of see what I want to do. Because it's only in old versions of Minecraft, yeah? You know where Herobrine is, huh? No, I didn't think so. But yeah, I think, so as far as more of the ideas, so Caden, if you have any thoughts on that, like, let me know. But yeah, I don't know. I think it'll really depend on what happens at the moment, but like I said, my goal is just going to be not to die, you know? So we'll just go from there and see what I want to do. And maybe I do just completely start over, you know? I don't know. But yeah, regardless, I'm excited to, I really just wanted to at least like just go for this idea. Even if it wasn't hardcore and I lost everything, like I just want to go for it, like, and see what happens, you know? And so I'm super excited to try this in hardcore. But as far as ideas I have for the server, Ken as well, if you got any ideas, like I want people, like this whole series is about experiencing Minecraft, right? I want to experience everything there is in the game. So I want people's feedback. If there's things that they think that I can do, like ideas that they have, like I want them to shoot it at me. I want to know. I want to try to do all these things that I've never done before. And you know, I talked about building a museum. I'm going to be doing that. I'm also going to be I had ideas of like, you know, obviously I'm going to be completing every advancement, those kind of things. But what if I like went through every version and tried to get like the glitch blocks and the rare things that you can only get in like certain versions? That's like an idea that I've had. You know, I can do a lot of the ideas of like you know, collecting every block in the game, you know, collecting every rare item, all that kind of stuff. So I don't know, like if you guys have any ideas, like I want you to throw them at me. All right, sounds good, kid. Thanks you for the feedback. It was I appreciate it, and I know you pretty much just tell me do what do what you think you should do, but that was helpful. Because obviously, like I want to provide the most entertaining thing for you guys. Um, um, uh, sorry, I just got distracted. But yeah, I want to provide the most entertaining thing for you guys. But I appreciate the feedback because you know the most entertaining thing will likely be doing what I want to do and enjoying it myself. You know. So what's up, JDM? We're just in here doing a quick stream talking about the new Minecraft series, getting some feedback and some of my thoughts. Talking about how probably only be streaming on YouTube this series. I'll still do Twitch for other things, but I think at least for this series, I'm gonna probably start by just streaming on YouTube and doing that. Gonna be streaming mornings actually, so that's a new thing that I'm looking at doing. And just talking about some ideas for the series. Had some people, you know, talking about some different ideas of me, like maybe trying to collect all the glitch blocks throughout Minecraft's versions. Um, you know, finding Herobrine, collecting all the Minecraft blocks. Like, you know, obviously I'm going to be beating every advancement, but also we're talking a little bit about like, you know, obviously the goal is not to die, but if I do die, you know, talked about this idea of maybe I'll go back to the last version I completed fully. Like, so if I die in that version, I have to restart that version instead of restarting the whole world. Because a big part of this is me experiencing the full game of Minecraft. Um, and I really wrestled with this idea of doing it in hardcore because, you know, it could be devastating to lose all the work that I did because this is also a tribute to Minecraft. But this could be a good way to balance like the oh I'm you know there's still punishment for dying but I don't lose everything. But I don't know, I think um gonna get that Euro Asian audience. I know right, get that early morning, you know, east side of the world's only awake kind of thing. That's a great thing about doing it on YouTube though too, is I think it's a little easier to go back and watch streams on YouTube than it would be on Twitch. But yeah, it's still for sure. Obviously, too, I'll be making videos too, which is a big reason why I'm doing this series only on YouTube. Um, but yeah, we're gonna test out the morning streams for a little bit and see how that goes. But yeah, I don't know what we'll do about the whole dying thing. Obviously, like I just won't die. Well, that's plan number one. You know, just don't die. But I think you know, got a couple ideas if something does happen. If I die in the first version, I'll just restart. Like period. But I think if I die later on, I'll kind of see how I feel and kind of go from there with the different ideas that I have. But yeah, we're just testing out some stuff in the first version too, and just I was testing out like so. There's no shields, right? But I was curious, like, okay, I thought swords blocked damage in the game beforehand, so you can see, like, you still take damage, but you don't take as much. You like basically. I also don't know why I'm critting because I can't crit in this version. I keep doing that, but like you take half as much damage in this version, or not this version with using the sword versus if you were to, you know, not block with a sword. But obviously it's not the same as like a shield where you just see like okay like a not a good test. Also, the skeletons don't have any bots. Okay, so that was a full heart. I get extra. Okay, so see, I don't even like. Wow, they don't. They're not as good at aiming on this. Clearly, like I'm not even taking. I was taking like. Okay, that's. Oh, I also have armor on. I didn't have armor on before. So if I take off the armor, that's like... What? What are you aiming at, dog? Okay, it's a heart and a half. If I block... it's 1 heart. So I got like 2 hearts before. Their aim has gotten better in more recent versions. Also, they're just fighting each other now. But yeah, just testing out some of these things to figure all that out. But yeah, just doing a quick chill stream today just to talk about the new series, and we'll be starting Monday morning, bright and early. Gonna start Mondays and Fridays, do 2 streams a week, and then may add a 3rd one, but yeah, we'll see how the series goes, how the morning streams go, and just go from there. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for tonight. Like I said, I wasn't feeling the best, so I just wanted to do a short stream and talk about the new series. I'm super pumped. I hope you guys are as well. Hopefully I'll see you Monday morning. If not, like, I get it, it's early. But for anybody that will be there, I'm super excited. Super excited to start the series, and hopefully you can at least go back, give my stream a like, thumbs up. I appreciate that. But yeah, I'll see you guys Monday morning. I'm super excited for this, and I'm gonna go edit some shorts to start promoting the series more and whatnot. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I'm excited, and I will see you guys, see you Monday morning. And let's get off to a good start with this hardcore series. Honestly, I'm feeling even better about it than I did before. I didn't struggle too much to live today, and I was messing around this entire stream. Obviously, it's going to be a challenge. I think the biggest thing is not putting myself in bad situations. That might take some practice. Hopefully, we don't die. If we do, we'll just restart. But yeah, I'm excited. Should be good to go, and excited for a Monday morning. And hopefully, we just don't die like 5 times. That'd be the worst. But that won't happen. So, all right, I'm excited for it. I know I've said that like 18 gajillion times, but I don't know what else to say. But I'm gonna call it here tonight, guys. I hope you guys have a fantastic night, and I'll catch you on Monday. All right, good night, guys.